I'm sure for anyone who was born in the 90s, 80s and onwards have had some sort of encounter with the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles. A weird concept on paper but very intriguing and kinda cool to be honest. I'm sure everyone has got their favourite characters, from Casey Jones, Michelangelo, Raphael or Donatello. For me personally it's Leonardo, just because I can relate to him the most as he's the most mature and well disciplined. Now, my encounter with the heroes in the half show were through, of course, the cartoons, but not the classic loved light-hearted 80s show that kicked off their popularity. For me, it was the TMNT animated series of the mid-2000s, which aired on Jetix, and I loved every single bit of it. The series stayed close to the original source material and followed the comic books with a lot more darker tone, with continuous story arcs, and a lot of character development, yet keeping close to the characteristics of the original cast. And from then on, from the sewers of New York to the fast forward into the future, I've been a fan of the TMNT since. And yes, I know I have a lot of criticism of the Michael Bay films, but let's delve into that another time. What about the games then? Now, back in the 90s, arcade fighter beat-em-ups were all the craze, and I feel like games like the TMNT and Double Dragon kickstarted it all, from the Turtles to the X-Men to even the Simpsons. The arcade machine was so popular, Konami eventually decided to port it over to home consoles, being the Super Nintendo and the Sega Genesis, although the Sega version having slight differences and called the Hyperstone Heist instead. But this is my first ever SNES game, and was it a good choice? Hell yeah!
Hell yeah!
Turtles in Time is a really entertaining game, especially if you're a fan of the heroes in the half shell. The story itself is straightforward and something out of the 80s cartoon. April O'Neil is doing a report while all of a sudden the Statue of Liberty behind her gets taken away by crime, with the Turtles watching TV and see the full event and decide to stop this madness. Starting out in the good old city of Manhattan at night, then surfing down the sewers of the Big Apple to the Technodrome, and eventually all across time from past to future, where you fight ninjas on pirate ships, ninjas hanging from dinosaurs, and ninjas on hoverboards. Yeah, I know there are a lot of ninjas. Eventually you take out all the mini bosses in their selected levels, and at the end you fight Shredder in the future and kick his ass. You complete your ninja training and are rewarded by Master Splinter, with the four brothers letting out a large cowabunga at the end. It's the perfect way to end the TMNT story. All four turtles are available to choose from, with each character having their slight quirks. The combat follows exactly like the arcade game. You have your standard attack, jump, jump attack, throw and throw combo, along with the heavy attack which does inflict self damage, so make sure to use this only in boss battles. And speaking of boss battles, most of them are just figuring out the pattern of attack, but I found the first Shredder encounter really creative. It has Shredder switch towards the TV screen in an almost FPS position, and to defeat him you have to throw a Foot Clan Ninja towards him. It's a definite highlight during my playthrough. The visuals and character animations are great. The sprite work of the Turtles look on point in comparison of the cartoon, and all the levels and their 16-bit designs just look marvellous. The fun factor gets even better with the second player because, to be honest, there are at points where you do get overwhelmed, especially if you're playing on the harder difficulty mode. But yeah, I can see why people love this game so much. The only gripe I had with this game was personally the runtime was too short, but other than that I had a shell of a time. That said, that was Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles 4 Turtles in Time for the SNES. Hope you lot enjoyed this video. If you enjoyed this review, please hit the like button, comment and subscribe. And with that said, I'll be signing out. See you guys next time. Stay humble and cowabunga. Peace.